Disney set to begin layoffs alongside a targeted hiring freeze and travel limits. IGN. The Walt Disney Company, in a cost-cutting move, is planning on beginning layoffs, implementing a targeted hiring freeze, and limiting company travel. The Walt Disney Company, in a cost-cutting move, is planning on beginning layoffs, implementing a targeted hiring freeze, and limiting company travel, as reported by Variety. Disney CEO Bob Chapek S. Plus 1901 Chars. Keith Levine, the Clash guitarist and founding member, dies aged 65. BBC. The guitarist left before the punk pioneers found fame but went on to join Public Image Limited. Keith Levine, a founding member of The Clash and later guitarist for Public Image Limited, has died aged 65. His close friend has said. Author Adam Hammond said Levine, who died on Friday, was one of Th. Plus 3610 Chars. Michigan, Minnesota and Pennsylvania Democrats boost legislative control. The Washington Post. Republicans hoped to boost their numbers but instead found themselves on the losing end in many states after a fresh Democratic effort to target statehouses. Comment on this story. After years of watching Republicans dominate in down-ballot races, Democrats turned the tables to their own advantage in the midterm elections, flipping some legislative chamber. Plus 12367 Chars. In Boston, RSV cases in kids creating capacity disaster for one major hospital. Fox News. Cases of RSV among kids are driving up hospitalizations at two children's hospitals in Boston, leading to capacity issues and delaying non-emergency procedures for some patients. One of the nation's top hospitals announced on Thursday, November 10, that it is at capacity and is reducing elective surgeries due to an unusually high number of patients with respiratory syncytial virus. Plus 5665 Chars. A groundbreaking Mars lander may have just sent home a final haunting image. Inverse. It's almost time to say goodbye to another Martian friend. It's almost time to say goodbye to another Martian friend. Plenty of missions to the Red Planet have gone silent for the last time. Some after many successful years of data collection and some after. Plus 3280 Chars. College football picks. Schedule. Predictions against the spread. Odds for top 25 games in Week 11 CBS Sports. A closer look at the top games for the 11th week of the 2022 college football season. 3 weeks remain in college football for the 2022 regular season. So divisional races in leagues across the nation are heating up. Conference championship pictures are becoming more clear and teams. Plus 4924 Chars. Amazon Buy 2. Get 1 free sale games and more. November 2022 Nintendo Everything. Amazon has just started a new Buy 2. Get 1 free sale on video games, books, toys, and more for November 2022. Amazon starts Buy 2. Get 1 free sale on games and more for November 2022. Original. 11/6. Amazon has joined the same party as Target with a new Buy 2. Get 1 free sale for November 2022 ahead of the Plus 1872 Chars. Frontier Airlines flight diverted to Atlanta after passenger found in possession of box cutter. Fox Business. A Frontier Airlines passenger took a box cutter onto a plane headed to Tampa from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. The airline says. A Frontier Airlines flight originally going to Tampa, Florida, was diverted to Atlanta after a passenger on board was found in possession of a box cutter. The Frontier Airlines flight left from C. Inc. Plus 1873 Chars. Nick Jonas sees life through different eyes after traveling with his baby daughter Malti. Daily Mail. Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka Chopra Jonas have new perspectives on life after traveling with their 11-month-old daughter. In an interview with Travel and Leisure on Wednesday, the singer, Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka Chopra Jonas have new perspectives on life after traveling with their 11-month-old daughter, Malti. The singer, who has traveled the world for over a decade with his plus 3706 Chars. College football picks. Schedule. Predictions against the spread. Odds for top 25 games in Week 11 CBS Sports. A closer look at the top games for the 11th week of the 2022 college football season. 3 weeks remain in college football for the 2022 regular season. So divisional races in leagues across the nation are heating up. Conference championship pictures are becoming more clear and teams plus 4924 Chars. Experimental cancer vaccine yields promising results. NIH finds significant tumor regression. SciTech Daily. NIH scientists find that IV administration improves tumor-fighting action. An experimental therapeutic cancer vaccine induced 2 distinct and desirable immune system responses that led to significant tumor regression in mice. This is according to a new REC. Scientists found that IV administration of the vaccine boosted the number of cytotoxic T cells capable of infiltrating and attacking tumor cells and engaged the innate immune system by inducing type plus 2517 Chars. 2022 Leonid meteor shower could deliver an outburst of shooting stars this month, CNET. We're drifting through comet droppings just waiting to light themselves on fire. A swarm of fireballs from the Taurid meteor shower has already made November a fiery month for meteors. The arrival of the Leonids could bring an all-out meteor storm next week. While the Taurids plus 2563 Chars. Rutgers hands Michigan State bettors brutal bad beat with 4th and 31 TD in final minute. Yahoo Sports. If you bet Michigan State to cover the spread at home versus Rutgers, you experienced a horrifically bad beat on Saturday. If you bet Michigan State to cover the spread at home versus Rutgers, you experienced a horrifically bad beat on Saturday. The point spread bounced around a bit throughout the week, but MSU ended up the plus 1420 Chars. The weekend's best deals. Buy 2 get 1 free video games. Razer Blade, Apple, GoPro and more. Ars Technica. We also have deals on streamers, laptops, our favorite smartwatch for the outdoors, and more. 0 with 0 posters participating. It's the weekend, and that means it's time to round up the week's best deals. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are only 2 weekends away, which means there's a steady TR plus 9555 Chars. Twitter users jump to Mastodon. But what is it? BBC News. BBC News. In the wake of Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter, some users have been seeking alternative platforms. One of the biggest beneficiaries has been Mastodon, but null. Megan Fox claps back at troll who mistook her tattoo for unshaven bikini line. I'm devastated. Yahoo Entertainment. Was hoping you'd wife me. Megan Fox sarcastically responded to an Instagram troll who called her out over what they thought was an unshaven bikini line. Cleveland. February 18. Megan Fox poses for a photo during the Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game as part of 2022 NBA All-Star Weekend on February 18, 2022 at Wolstein Center in Cleveland, Ohio. +3235 Chars. Dallas Air Show crash. Official says it's believed 6 people total were on board. WFAA.com. The Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress and a Bell P-63 King Cobra collided and crashed around 1:20 p.m. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, said in a statement. Dallas editors note. The Associated Press contributed to this story. 2 historic military planes collided and crashed to the ground Saturday during a Dallas airshow. Federal officials said. Send. +5972 Chars. Red meat is not a health risk. New study slams years of shoddy research. Big think. Years of shoddy research have overstated the risk. Null. Northern Taurid fireballs can be seen all November long. KSL.com. The Taurid swarm is still going strong this month, with bright meteors known as fireballs visible across the world in the night sky. Estimated red time 3 to 4 minutes. Atlanta. The Taurid swarm is still going strong this month, with bright meteors known as fireballs visible across the world in the night sky. The Southern Taurids. +3549 Chars. Martin Odegaard. Arsenal find breakthrough against Wolves. Premier League. NBC Sports. NBC Sports. Gabriel Jesus carves open the Wolves' defense with a pass to Fabio Vieira, who tees up Martin Odegaard with a tap-in to put Arsenal ahead. #NBC Sports #Premier. Null. Live Best Buy Black Friday deals. $200 off MacBook Pro M2. OLED TVs from $569. Tom's Guide. Today's top Best Buy Black Friday deals. The 12th of November 2022 T 20 hours 55 minutes and 15 seconds. 715Z. Image credit. Asus. The Asus Chromebook 2-in-1 is an ultra-compact Chromebook that is suited for everyday use. It can function as both a traditional laptop and a tablet. +6914 Chars. FTX bankruptcy is somebody running a company that's just dumb as F____ing greedy, says Mark Cuban. MarketWatch. Cuban also faces lawsuit tied to promoting Voyager Digital Holdings. Billionaire Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban recently offered his perspective on the implosion of crypto platform FTX late this week. Cuban, speaking on Friday at a conference in Washington, D.C. Ho. +2971 Chars. Shotzi warns Ronda Rousey. The SmackDown Lowdown. November 12, 2022 WWE. Shotzi looks back at her chaotic 2022 and has a message for SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Plus Braun Strowman and the Brawlin' Brutes react to the null. NFL Injury Tracker Week 10. Bills QB Josh Allen reportedly expected to start despite elbow injury. Yahoo Sports. The Bills were in an hour-to-hour situation with Josh Allen and his elbow sprain. But things have turned around ahead of Sunday's game with the Vikings. Week 10 of the NFL season is here. With the Carolina Panthers' win over the Atlanta Falcons in the books to officially kick the week off. Here's everything you need to know injury-wise headed into S+8213 CHARS. These simple food choices could reduce your risk of dementia. MarketWatch. Opting for unprocessed or minimally processed food can go a long way. A study published in July 2022 in Neurology, a journal from the American Academy of Neurology, suggests that eating whole foods might decrease dementia risk. The research was done on 72,083 adults OV. +5775 CHARS. Falcon 9 B1051 to make final flight on Galaxy 31 and 32 mission. NASA Spaceflight.com. NASA Spaceflight.com. After a delay caused by Hurricane Nicole, SpaceX is ready to launch its 52nd mission. After a delay caused by Hurricane Nicole, SpaceX is ready to launch its 52nd mission of 2022 with the Intelsat Galaxy 31 and AMP-32 satellites using a flight-proven Falcon 9 to a geostationary transfer. +14270 CHARS. NFL Injury Tracker Week 10. Bills QB Josh Allen reportedly expected to start despite elbow injury. Yahoo Sports. The Bills were in an hour-to-hour situation with Josh Allen and his elbow sprain. But things have turned around ahead of Sunday's game with the Vikings. Week 10 of the NFL season is here. With the Carolina Panthers' win over the Atlanta Falcons in the books to officially kick the week off. Here's everything you need to know injury-wise headed into S+8213 CHARS. God of War Ragnarok. How to use the mystical heirloom. IGN. God of War Ragnarok has enough side quests, collectibles, and optional bosses to fill the whole 9 realms. However, there's at least one obscure side missy. Null.